So, Georgia, if I remember correctly, for this entry, Czechia's entry, didn't he initially do an acoustic version of this on Malta's national final?
Yep, he did.
Wonderful. I wonder how the entry for Malta is getting on nowadays.
Let's not go there.
Let's not. Were we correct in any way about them having to change the main lyric?
I don't think people will be happy about that.
I'm sure they're taking it well. Welcome back to another video on the ESC Harry channel. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Today, we will be reacting to Czechia's entry to Eurovision 2025. That's right, Czechia have released their entry internally, and it is ADONXS with the song Kiss Kiss Goodbye. I am once again joined by the lovely Georgia here. We are in Sweden for Melody Festivalen, so that is why we are recording in a hotel room. Obviously, this video will come out a bit after because I can't edit it now, but we thought rather than try and avoid any spoilers about Czechia's entry, let's react to it now and then we can talk about it with friends. Isn't that nice? Yes. We can have the lineup of songs. But before we get into the reaction, make sure to like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you're new to ESC Harry, and comment down below what are your thoughts on Czechia's entry to Eurovision 2025. With that being said, let's get to reacting. Okay, so hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, we have been told this is one of the best music videos ever by Czechia.
Okay.
And he's running on a treadmill. Running, 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 running. What a voice. It's like Stefan from 2022. I love the switch up the class in this instrumental. Now that falsetto, lovely high pitch. Choral element.
Oh, wow. Those vocals are incredible.
They are good, and they work so well with this. They're filled with soul. I love the soul vibe of this. We don't really have much like this year's contest.
Dance break?
Interesting. Does this work? Is this too much of a juxtaposition, I'm thinking? I want to see what this final chorus does before my final judgment on that. Do you reckon he's being pushed back now? Oh, he's being pushed to the future. Oh no, he's going to the past. Oh, lovely notes. Very well produced as well. Kiss, kiss.
Oh, wow.
Right. That was Czechia's entry to Eurovision 2025. Right, so that was Czechia's entry to Eurovision 2025. Georgia, what did you think about Kiss Kiss Goodbye?
Wow.
She loves it.
Yeah, I'm genuinely speechless. That was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great review.
It's great.
I mean, to be fair, you could tell you could tell with this reaction we were sort of not speaking too much for it because we were just sort of like, let's take this in, let's see what this is about. It's hard to do like too much commentary with a first-time reaction if you are invested in the song, which we were there. I like a lot of it. I love the soul, the like vibe it gives you. It's very different to a lot of songs. It's not just your typical boy bop or anything like that. It's full of passion, great vocals, and a catchy chorus as well. I know it's a little bit repetitive.
I think that works in its favour though.
Possibly, yes. And it's not just the same lyric, I should say, over and over again. There is a little bit in between. I love the switch up in vocals, such great range. If you can pull that off live, fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot to enjoy there. I'm quite impressed with CZECHIA with this one, actually.
Definitely.
The one negative I have on this, which you will probably shut me up in some way, I don't think the dance break works. The dance break is impressive. He can dance. It feels too much of a switch up. It feels like you're just trying to shoehorn that in for staging purposes and just for Eurovision. I love the vibe for 2/3 of this song. Maybe more than 2/3, but you get what I mean there.
Yeah, I think the dance break is I'm assuming it's in there more as a staging thing, and so therefore I want to see what the potential is there. I also want to hear the studio track without the music video necessarily. I think it was a stunning music video. It felt very busy, and to me, I was almost distracted by the music video.
I think we were just trying to, partly we were quiet because we were also trying to figure out what the plot was.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so I think the guy is like meant to go 100 years into the forward, and then someone accidentally flips the dial back to minus 23 years. I don't really know. Very expensive looking music video, I have to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's my only negative towards this. I heard the dance break, I was like, I mean, it's visually pleasing, but I don't think it works with the song. There's too much of a juxtaposition in the sound and like the melody, and it almost becomes like a separate song, which can be hidden better in staging in Eurovision, but for the studio track, I would have done without. So in terms of how this will get on, CZECHIA is in the second half of semi-final 2. I would say that's the more boppy half, more traditional pop side of semi-final 2. It's nicely split, I think, into two halves, that semi. I think the soul side will make this stand out quite a bit, don't you think?
I think just in general, the song's going to stand out. The vocals, everything. I think it is a full package of a song, and because we know there's a dance break in there, because they've already told us there's a dance break in there, rather than saving it as a surprise for Eurovision week when we see the staging, we know there's going to be some sort of staging element there. Yes. So there's going to be something that makes it stand out, and I think it's going to be a positive. I
am hoping CZECHIA haven't used all their Eurovision budget on the music video. I'm hoping they've still got a bit for the staging. For me, CZECHIA barely failed to qualify last year with ICO. This is much better. I see this having a good shot at qualifying, despite CZECHIA can sometimes be a bit iffy with the televote, less so in the semi-final, more in the final. In terms of, I think, its potential, because I think we both think, yeah, this has a decent chance of qualifying. How do you see this getting on in the final itself?
Ooh.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Mid-teens, I think, is where I envision this. If it's got amazing, like one of the best stagings of the year, you can look into maybe the top 10. I don't see much higher than that. I don't see top 5, for example, on this one. But I think mid-teens could be potentially where I roughly see this. It feels like that kind of song.
I think mid to high teens, borderline top 10, I think.
When you say high teens, you mean like 11, 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, so more low teens.
You know where I mean.
Well, that's why I clarified. But the audience might not know what you mean. I'm clarifying for the audience.
Okay.
Good.
Right.
But anyway, that is our opinion on CZECHIA's entry. But remember, our opinion is not the correct one. It is just our opinion. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think about CZECHIA's entry to Eurovision 2025? How do you think they will get on in Basel? Once again, make sure to like this video if you enjoy it and subscribe if you're new to EC Harry so you do not miss any Eurovision 2025 content. All that's left me to say is I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for another video on this channel.
Take care, guys.